Taking a look at the Mega Charizard X EX Ultra Premium Collection, also known as the Mega Charizard UPC, today just to see how prices are doing given that release has happened just 2 days ago on the 14th of November. And there's definitely been a lot of hype going on for this product, but unfortunately the hype has died down given that people know what the set is now, and maybe just the overall slowdown in the Pokemon market. You take a look at this chart. Bear in mind, MSRP for the Mega Charizard UPC was probably $89.99 or $99.99. Anyways, it was around $100. Okay, so beginning of the hype on TCG Player was 250, went all the way above. I think at one time it was even above 400. Must have been some sales around 400, and now it's crashed all the way back to $213 and even 205. Looks like it's going on its way back to MSRP. And I guess two reasons for this, and you can agree or disagree and let me know in the comments. Firstly, the hype for Mega Charizard UPC has died down dramatically as more people understand what the set has to offer and the contents of the UPC. And second, it's just, as always, whenever a product hits the official release date, there's just tons of supply on the market, and not everyone is in the game to collect. There's a lot of people who just wants to buy and sell immediately. So what you're seeing right here is just a flood of UPCs hitting the market, just wanting to get out of the market. Bear in mind, I think I saw somewhere that there's 3 million units of these Mega Charizard UPCs being printed, and that's 3 times more than any other UPCs that's in existence. So definitely tons of supply more. Yeah, one could argue that demand has been increasing dramatically over the past years. So perhaps compared to a market 1 year or 2 ago, there's many more people, into collecting and buying Pokemon. I don't want to use collecting because probably buying or investing is probably the better word, because it's a mixture of collectors, so-called collectors in inverted commas, and also investors. And that is why, as official dates released, people receive the product, just listing. And if something doesn't list, they list lower. So it's it's a loss leader. You just go list lower and causes the price to go down and down. So now I see some being sold at $205, 205. Seems to be going under 200 very soon. Where do I see this box going? Despite it featuring Mega Charizard, I think it could easily hit 150 in the next couple of weeks. Probably even testing 100 if we have to be serious. Remember, this is quite similar to the original, or the first Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection, also known as the Charizard UPC. This product, when it first came out, tons of hype, pushed all the way up to $200, $250. And then there was a slowdown. There was abundance of this product. Stores had tons of this on the shelf. I think at one stage it was below MSRP, around $90, $80. Bear in mind the MSRP for this was 100 or 110. And it just sat there. No one wanted this product. Sat there for $80, $90. And now that Sword and Shield has ended and the reprints of this product has stopped, this product has climbed up in price since then. It's now sitting at 400, but at one stage it was even above 400. It was 433. And the reason why this product is doing so well right now is because it has a mixture of probably the better and the best Sword and Shield packs in it. It has 3 Evolving Skies, it has Lost Origin, it has Brilliant Stars, it has Fusion Strike, and it has Silver Tempest. So generally the second half of Sword and Shield are generally the better sets. The first half are already the weaker ones. It does probably have one Vivid Voltage and Darkness ablaze, But yeah, it has a good mixture, and it has 3 great Charizard promos that are exclusive to this particular box. That's why it's starting to get attention and it's hitting 400. Now let's turn back to this Mega Charizard UPC, which is now going to be very soon less than half of the original Charizard UPC. And let's take a look at its content. Because why do I say hype has died down? Because the Phantasmal Flame set can be seen as a flop. It's a very weak set and potentially going to be the weakest of the Mega Evolution era. And it's what, 94 main set cards and then 20 or 30 something secret rares, which is a very small set. And the only valuable cards, i.e. above $100, are the Mega Charizard SIR and the Mega Charizard Gold card. But besides that, I think let's take a look at the contents and see what they're doing on eBay right now. So the 2 promo cards are the Oricorio, done by Shinji Kanda, but Oricorio is basically an unknown Pokemon, mid Pokemon, but because it's illustrated by Shinji Kanda, I think that's why it's fetching some value. You can see it's last sold $45. I don't know why this one sold for $94, $55, and this was $95. It seems to be $95, $45, quite a wide range. This one $7.9. What's going on? $59. Probably this guy wants to list it for $79, and he finger error, pressed the wrong button. $140. So you can see out the bat it was very high. Okay, even this one's $44. Even out the bat, $40. Yeah, it's all over the place, but you can see that it's definitely trending downwards towards the $70, $50, $45. And soon I wouldn't be surprised if this was a $20 card. Because think about this, 3 million units of this UPC. And there's one of this in each one. Yes, it could become like a Mew promo in the 151 UPC. Could be like that because artwork is great. But Mew is a very popular Pokemon, so is Mewtwo. Not Oricorio. Oricorio is only doing well because it's done by Shinji Kanda. And then the Charizard artwork, 145, 110, 98. Yeah, it's definitely not going to hold this value. Even the Charizard V-Star from the original Charizard UPC is what, $60, $70. No ways this is holding 151. But I think it's because it's 149 because it's including both promos. If we just look at the Charizard on its own, it's $98. Okay. And so this is also selling it as sealed. Okay. If we just look at the raw card itself, I think it's probably going to hit $20 or $30 very soon. So just the 2 promos will probably make up $30 to $40 worth of value, and then it's going to be the packs. Now if we look at the packs, there's 18 packs. Okay, so there's 4 Phantasmal Flames, which we already agreed that Phantasmal Flames will probably be a very weak set. And then there's 4 Mega Evolutions, 4 Destined Rivals. That's probably the only packs that's saving this product. There's 2 Surging Sparks, and there's 4 Journey Together, which also people don't really like. It's a very weak set. So we only have 4 Destined Rivals. That's probably going to save this product. And a semi-decent set Mega Evolutions in this pack. There's also this very nice playmat and a metal coin and some dice and some sleeves. Now bear in mind, I think this playmat is better than the one in the original Charizard UPC. Despite all that, I think all the packs added together, let's just go on an average of, let's go with $5 to $10, okay? $10 on the high end. 18 packs, $180. Definitely not going to be the case. $5, $90. So let's just play with $5 per pack, which is probably not realistic, okay? So let's say 90 plus maybe a $30 to $40 worth of promos, $130. So I think this product will probably end up around 100 to 150 very soon, and time will tell how the market reacts to this. I just don't see this product doing well anytime soon in the short term. It will. It's just there's stronger sets coming out, so the attention will be directed away to the newer sets, and this product will probably just be forgotten. So, anyways, that's really my take. Am I getting more of this product? I think if it gets to the $100 mark, I might look to pick up more, but definitely not right now at the $200 mark. I think it's a bit too much at the moment, but we shall see. We shall see. Okay, catch you on the next one.